We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Giants. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Already here, they'll audible to something else. Two and a throw right away. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. This defense for the Patriots, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Stuck for a loss by the safety, Eddie Jackson.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with the pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They'll start out here with the option left. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. You talk about this Giant defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Jackson's throw taken in here by Patrick. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Travis Etienne, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hey, get set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. The Giants at 7-4 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Tua going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. When you look at this Patriots defense, they enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Play action. Now Jackson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, right at the 40. Off the option, here's ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. In motion goes Patrick. On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This 2nd and 4. They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Jamal Agnew now to return it. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Ezekiel Elliott. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Patriots first down.
Now it's Jackson. His throw incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
2nd and 10. ETN up the middle. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New England.
Jackson. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a 2nd and 10. The option right is Jackson. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. To throw is Jackson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Here's Jackson to throw. And this one is incomplete.
You know, seeing this too often, the ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
The kick by Lutz is good, and the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, Giants. His third rushing touchdown on the year, his fifth overall. And the Giants strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now they can't bring him down.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Jackson now. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. Big play there for New England. 43 yards. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing is Jackson. And this one too low. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They go play action with Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The kick by Lutz is good, and they have regained the lead. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they needed.
Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with ETL. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua, he's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Ayuk goes in motion. Now Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A.J. Brown, 84 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. Now receiver in motion left. The 2 are going to try and throw for it. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And some strong running. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone. And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra point. Touchdown! Tim Patrick, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 2nd down, Elliott. 91 yards rushing for him so far as this terrific season continues here.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On play action, here's Tua. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Giants. Brandon Ayuk. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Giants have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. On this This is blocked. They call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. In motion goes the tight end. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And this offense on third down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A give to ETN running right. And he'll work down inside the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to find that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Jackson. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Kayvon Thibodeau. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Now Jackson. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
And here's a very low-line drive. Almost whiffed on it. Agnew now to return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. going to the air. Tagovailoa. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. With it is Brown. And now off to the races down the right side. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they've got it set up on a silver platter. First and goal inside the 10. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's Jackson. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Touchdown, Patriots. Travis Etienne, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Throwing Tua. 10th carry now for Elliott. And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here's second down and 3. Now Tua. Elliott going to get it again on second down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
A big play looming on third down. Tua. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on fourth down. Here's Tua. Oh, no, lost the football. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here we go, first and goal. Elliott going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on second and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. Wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Back to throw is Tua. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. This is 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. He's going to let it fly. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. Flush to his right. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Here's second down. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Jackson. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Patriots 40, Giants 36. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. One final try for Tagovailoa. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Patriots, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will head back home
Yeah, it was
next
Sean
week.
man.
Meanwhile,
Them
Giants,
fucking corner
this
routes,
loss
bro. Them
cost
shits
them in
was
the
so
playoff
OP,
chase as they
dog.
fall
Did
back to
everything I could.
7-5 on the year.
And then Tua throwing that early pick really didn't help me out, man. God, that's fucking annoying. I was coming back too, man. I literally put everybody to the outside and pass commit, and everybody's just fucking standing around waiting for this dude to throw a fucking wide open ball. Oh well. Jesus Christ. This dude Kayvon Thibodeau with that freaking that roughing the passer shit fucked me up too. So Lamar out there fucking throwing like Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, bro, and that shit makes no sense, dog. Like, and I even like looked up some stuff too to like stop those shits. Like, I would shade to the outside so that way it takes away the out route. But yeah, I was running cover 3, man. I can't really run man because my dudes ain't that fast. I didn't draft this team, so this was like all computer shit. So a lot of these dudes, I don't even know who the fuck they are. It's just my thing was auto drafted. My dude played a good game. I give it to him, man. Freaking, but I started figuring it out little by little. But that early pick and then Tua overthrew Agnew. I don't know if you was here for that, but he was wide open, completely overthrew that dude. And I don't know what it is, man. Just on defense, third down, man, my team just fucking folds every time. I'm good on first and second, third and fourth. These dudes be giving that shit up, bro. I mean, I'm 7-5. I mean, it ain't too bad. Still got a couple games left here. Ranked number 11 right now. Yeah, bro, I was shading outside. I put my corner stuff to like 25 yards, man. And for some reason, they just don't go over there. So that's why I was manually doing it. But then when I manually cover that route, then somebody be open over the middle because my defense ain't getting to the quarterback. You know what I mean? So that shit was hella annoying. But I'm going to stop my stream right here. I was just playing this one game out. Hopefully we play another game within a day or two. I might come back later on tonight. If I got time or some shit like that. I'm the Niners man. Slide through the stream. I'm about to play. I no doubt, man. Fucking, I'll check your shit out, my G. Shit, I don't know if you was in the league or not. Just I don't be paying attention to everything. But yeah, man. If you got a YouTube or Twitch, I'll definitely give you a follow, G. Catch y'all later.